Tate, and this is the NHRL National Series, Season 4, on Off the Track. Got a good race for you for Darlington tonight. It is the final race of the regular season for those dudes. The battle for the regular season championship is very close. Matthew Stotts regained the points lead from Jake Scarborough after last week at Watkins Glen, but there is only a 6-point difference between Matthew Stotts and Jake Scarborough, so if one of those guys wins the race tonight, they will most likely take home the regular season championships. JC Malia is in a distant third. Nate Polite has had a strong showing this season, riding consistency to a 4th place points finish. Connor Passmont sits in 5th. Jaden Howard, looking to make his playoff debut, is in 6th. Matthew Wiltsey's in 7th. Devlin Avila, the groundhog, is 8th. Connor Hannock has ridden some consistency to 9th place in the point standings. Josh Corrigan, Doug Higgins, and Brendan Reed currently round out the top 12. However, Brendan Reed has not been showing up recently, and Jaden Collins in the 74 is looking to earn his way into the playoffs with the 12th spot tonight. Got a bunch of Cup drivers that look to race tonight, but we'll see. We're going to go ahead and get in the race. And a lot of drivers, 24 drivers tonight. That's probably 22 actually racing, but we'll go ahead and watch this. My pick to win tonight is most definitely Jonathan Parker in... I lied, he's not racing. He's pace carring tonight. Got a good amount of Cup cars. Bryce Hederman's going to race in one of the cars. Gabe Cazzola's in the 54. Jared Bogley in the 8. All three of those guys are sure to be good. I'm sure Jared Bogley will most likely come away with the win out of those three. But do not be surprised to see a national driver sneak in there and potentially win the race. But we'll see how it goes. Out front early, and it is Jared Bogley leading. Bryce Hederman running second right behind Jared Bogley. He gets loose off of turn 2. This is your battle for the lead. Jared Bogley in the 8, Bryce Hederman in the 16, and that is... Let's go see if we can find out who's running third. I believe that's Gabe Cazzola running third. Gabe Cazzola running third in the 54 Sports Clip Toyota Supra, as Bryce Hederman makes the pass on Jared Bogley. Is that the stage, or is that a yellow? Let's see if we see any pace cars coming up. It looks like that might be the yellow or a stage. I'm not sure. Donald Stern, another good car to look out for tonight. He's in the 8. He's also in the 8 car. Different paint scheme on his Chevrolet Camaro. JC Malia, the 3rd place driver in the standings, currently ahead of everybody else. There's Jake Scarborough. He's running in a good car. There's Ty Saponara running the 54 Twix Toyota Supra. You can tell that the Cup drivers, that there's a mass amount of Cup drivers in this race, because they are all running duplicate cars. Cars pitting in the back of the pack. Here's Jaden Collins looking to make his playoff, looking to secure his playoff berth in the NHRL National Series. Pretty much all he needs to do is race. Looks like he will take home that spot. Here's Nate Polite, currently in 4th in the point standings, makes a pit stop. I'm sure he's going to have some speed as they get ready to come to the green flag. My homie Connor Passmont, he's autistic, but Make-A-Wish Foundation gave him a good old ride in this series for this season. He's in the pits. Don't know what he's doing, but yeah, that's nice to see. field begins to get caught up. We have Jared Bogley on the inside, Bryce Hederman on the outside as they come towards the restart box. Let's see if we can get a good camera view. Coming to the restart, they come out of turn 4 to the Geico restart zone. Jared Bogley holds the point. Bryce Hederman on his outside. We are back green at Darlington Raceway in South Carolina. Jared Bogley gets the jump on Bryce, moves to the outside, clears the 16 car. Gabe Cazzola to the inside of the 16 car as they stack up in turn 3. It's JC in the wall. Ty Saponara weasels his way through the pack. Jared's in the wall. They bounce. They go to the inside of the track. That is Gabe Cazzola looking for the lead going into turn 3. Gabe clears them. That is Ryan Higgins looking for the second spot. Or is it Colton? It might be Colton Irving. And the NASCAR heat sucks, so we can't really see who's in second. But that's Colton Irving. It used to be Ryan Higgins, but Colton Irving in second. Donald Stern making his way to the front in third place. Now Jared Bogley, the leader on the restart, has shuffled back to 5th after that contact with the wall. Let's watch the 39 try to put pressure on the 54. He gets into turn 3, deeper than the 54 to the bottom, about half a car width lower than the 54. But that run does not materialize coming off of turn 4. Not the run not the line you want to take. He bounces off the wall. That's going to stack the whole field up. We're live with Brett Baker, who is working his way through the pack. Jaden Collins, playoff hopeful. Nate Polite with fresh tires. Can't keep it off the wall though. $6 doesn't know how to drive. Connor Passman doing something interesting. Jared Bogley not having a good time. Not sure what is up with Jared, but Connor Passman with the fresh tires. Jared wrecks Connor Passman. Nice. That's a great thing you want to see from the league owner. Donald Stern up to 4th position. Colton Irving holds on to 2nd place as they come down towards the end of stage 1. Bryce Hederman closing on the back of the 39 car, looking to make a pass. A little bit lower line for Bryce as they head through turns 1 and 2. Colton's going to get the run on the outside, but Donald Stern with the power move coming out of turn 3. Coming out of turn 2, pardon me. As you go into turn 3, Donald holds the outside line. He's going to diamond it off the corner. He's going to get down to the white line. A hard exit for the driver of the number 8, and he's going to take 2nd place too as they're going to be drag racing towards turn 1. Don's in the wall. Colton back to 2nd place. See, the key when you're side by side with somebody going into one of these sharp and narrow corners here at Darlington is to back off early, and you want to get back on the gas as fast as possible, especially if you're on the outside. Don will have to make another run, but you see Bryce Hederman is falling way back there, and there's a crash in the back. Looks like a bunch of bums, not going to worry about that. And that is the end of stage number 1. Gabe Cazzola in the 54 Sports Clip Toyota Supra takes home stage 1. Colton Irving, a playoff hopeful, takes home 2nd in stage 2. Colton Irving on the outside, cannot clear Gabe Cazzola. Gabe Cazzola holds on to the lead, but Colton Irving back to 2nd place with a strong run for the driver of the 39 car. He has to win tonight to make the playoffs. I'll have to put together some really strong laps and a strong rest of the race for that driver if he wants to make his playoffs and win tonight. The driver I want to watch for is this number 8 car of Donald Stern. Started a little bit farther in the back than I'm sure he would have liked to, but currently in 4th. You saw him trying to make a move for 2nd there at the end of stage 1, but wasn't able to do it. Now you got 2 Cup drivers right on the back of the 39 of Colton Irving. Bryce doesn't know how to drive, puts him in the wall. It's a really good thing for a Cup driver to wreck some playoff hopefuls. Donald misses the corner again. Colton to the bottom. That's Jake Scarborough. Let's see if we can check in on Matthew Stotts. It's Matthew Stotts right behind Jake Scarborough as it sits right now, and I'm not sure how stage points are turning up, but it looks like Matthew Stotts is holding on to the back bumper of Jake Scarborough in hopes of holding on to his regular season championship. Jake Scarborough, however, has 7 wins. I'm sure this is on the least of his mind. He just wants to get to the playoffs and use those playoff points to his advantage and take home the championship. Colton Irving in the wall, right in front of Jake Scarborough. Jake Scarborough into Matthew Stotts. Matthew Stotts is going to get 2 of them as they exit turn 3, turn 2, and great. Matthew Stotts has wrecked Jake Scarborough. That's going to go over really well, but on the bright side, it wasn't Matthew Stotts' fault because Colton Irving forgot how to drive as well. It's a 3-way Cup battle at the front of the pack. That's a Landon Lewis turned around. What's new? Nate Polite in the back. What's new? I don't know who this guy. What's new? $6 in the wall riding at a racetrack. What's new? Connor Passman. Oh, Connor Passman's like in what? Like 5th, 6th? Proud of you. Irrelevant. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. 6th place for Connor Passman in a race that he probably doesn't care about. What's new? There's Buick being retarded. What's new? Jared. What the fuck is Jared doing? You get demonetized here off the track, but got a battle for the lead. It is Bryce Hederman on the back bumper of the guy who has led the most laps in this race, Gabe Cazzola. See Gabe running a little bit higher line through turns 3 and 4. Gets a better run off, which is interesting because typically that bottom line has the better run off, which makes no sense here at Darlington. But if you can get that straight exit off of the corner, you're sure to be faster. Landon Lewis on the bottom. Let's see what this dumbass does. Oh wow, that's good. Props to him for not being in the way. Bryce Hederman on the back bumper of Gabe. You can see the tires are worn. They're going slow. A little bit tight for the 16 out of turn 4. Sure to be coming down to the end of stage number 2 here. Bryce gets a good run. Gabe's going to hold him off. Going back down into turn 1. You can see Gabe gets that really good entrance into turn 1. He lets it slide up. Donald Stern right on the back bumper of the 16 car. This is a 3-way battle for the lead. Let's go to Donald's view so we can see the whole field. Or the whole battle. Damn. This is great. Bryce gets a little bit loose, so does Donald. It's the end of stage 2 right there. Gabe Cazzola sweeps the stages here at Darlington. Bryce Hederman 2 second place. I believe that's 2 second place finishes in a row for him. No, he finished 4th. Donald Stern 3rd. back under green here at Darlington Raceway. Bryce had a bonehead. Straight up bonehead. Yeah, I believe that's a caution, folks. We got a huge ass wreck in the back. Gabe Cazzola holds on to the lead. Bryce Hederman second. Donald Sturt in third. See a lot of the drivers stay out. Gabe Cazzola, the leader, included. Donald Stern second. What is that? JC? That is Dougie Higgins in third. Bryce Hederman's gonna pit. We're gonna go ahead and get on board with the driver of the 16 car. I'm really interested to see what was up with that call. He only raced for about a lap. I don't think the track position is I don't think that's worth it to pit so early in the run. There's no way they can make it. Not completely sure what the stage lengths are, but I just can't imagine. Just not sure. There's a potential, I mean, if he's not, there's a potential for him to, what, save some gas here? Maybe? If he can make it, but I don't know what the lengths of the stage are, so I just don't, I can't envision the stage being that short where they can almost make it in one run, and especially not having anybody else try to do it. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it works here. We're on board with Bryce Hederman. Gabe Cazzola, Donald Stern lead the field to the green flag. They are back underway here at Darlington. Bryce tries to get a jump outside lane, doesn't take no shit. Look at the contact. This is what I'm saying. For Bryce, he could have been sat up there in second with a chance to battle for the lead, but you got retards taking it 3 wide. And I'm sure he's not happy about it, but he made that bed. You gotta stick with it. To the inside of the 74 he goes. I'm sure he's very glad to get by that battle, and should start to work his way up through the field. To the outside of the 51, that's a good corner for the 16 car, but you know, 51 doesn't give room, puts him in the wall. Gabe Cazzola's in the wall up front. Change for the lead. Donald Stern to the lead of the race for the first time all race. The dominant car of the day, the 54. Back to about 5 to 6 car lengths here on the back bumper of the 8 car. Let's see how this materializes. It's Jake Scarborough back up to 3rd ahead of Matthew Stotts, looking for the regular season championship. That battle is irrelevant as for right now because you can't make them run any faster. Let's watch Gabe Cazzola try to reel in the 8 car. Gabe Cazzola has reeled in the 8 car. Donald Stern back to about a car length, half a car length between the two. You can tell Gabe's car is just very, very stout on the bottom of the racetrack through these corners. Donald Stern's making his speed on the top. As you've heard in NASCAR before, catching him is one thing, passing him is another. Gabe Cazzola still about a car length away off the back bumper of the number 8 car of Donald Stern. Jake Scarborough sits in the wings about 10 car lengths behind. But the battle for the lead is on, and it is flaming. 54 car unable to get under the 8. Donald Stern just getting really good runs off the corner. You can see the 8 car gets loose. The 54 back to the lead. The 8's in the wall. 8 to 3rd. Jake Scarborough to 2nd. Oh wow. A caution. It's going to be Gabe Cazzola in first. Let's see where... Wow. So while the battle for the lead was on, you see Bryce Hederman up to 4th place. Obviously, it looks like everybody will pit here, but looks like, I mean, I would assume everybody would pit, but... You know what? I'm a dumbass. I didn't realize the race was over. Gabe Cazzola's your winner. Donald Stern finishes what? Maybe 2nd, maybe 3rd. Bryce Hederman rounds out 4th. What a good race. It's a crazy ass battle between the 9 and the 54.
Thinking I'm the one who can put things right.
So after that's all over, looks like Matthew Stotts is going to end up the regular season championship by 1 point over Jake Scarborough. However, Jake Scarborough shouldn't be too upset about that. He has the 7 wins and a fuck ton of playoff points. Jaden Collins is going to get into the playoffs with just showing up at Darlington. Gabe Cazzola comes from the Cub ranks and dominates in his Denny Hamlin throwback here at Darlington. Donald Stern puts up a tough effort, holds the lead late, gets a little bit loose off of 2 late in the run, and Gabe Cazzola is able to skirt on by. What a good race for those dudes. A little bit sad not to see Jared Bogley do better here in this race. Connor Passman, my favorite, nowhere to be found as per usual. Bryce Hederman bones himself with a bonehead call. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Why would you pit when you can make it and you've only been racing for... I just don't know. Nonetheless, there's a good race. It's good to see some guys have some really good racing here at Darlington. Good to see the throwbacks out and about. Cup Series coming up from Darlington here soon, about 20 minutes. You'll see the Michael Walls, Jonathan Parker, Jackson Tate. You'll see all those guys battle it out one more time for the regular season. Michael Walls looks to hold on to his regular season championship and earn some more playoff points. Not like he needs them. The battle between Jonathan Parker and Jackson Tate for second is on. Bryce Hederman holding on to fourth in that series. Donald Stern, Jared Bogley, Christian Pacheco, all in top 5, top 6, top 7. Not much of a playoff battle in that series, but we should finalize the 12 drivers who will compete for the championship here tonight. And then next week, we start the playoffs in both series. It's going to be a good one for all those guys. Excited to see what the playoffs have in store for the drivers of the NHRL Racing League, NASCAR Heat Racing League. Thanks to Jared Bogley, thanks to Christian Pacheco for putting on a great league. I'll see you guys in the playoffs here about next week. Other than that, you guys have a good night.